Well, first of all, I have to greet the vault. The spirits of the vault be good to me. This is so intimidating. Eclipse. The very first, next to my first movie. Eclipse is the one I wanted to have. That's what I came for. And as it is sitting next to young Turles, it makes it even nicer. Isn't it an honor? Michelangelo. He took me to a palazzo once in Venice to watch the parade of the boats. Well, you see, the Eclipse is really the one why I came for. And isn't it magical that you come in, there are hundreds of them, and the first one I see where I stop is the Eclipse. I might just as well leave right now. But I'm curious, and I'm proud, because I see a few of my own. The coup de grace, again, with Margarete von Trotta. Then Married to Me. Well, I'd like to have All That Jazz, because when we were shooting Circle of the Seed in Beirut, once a week we got dailies sent from the lab in Paris, and we went to a still working local cinema in the mid of the Civil War. And all the time they were playing All That Jazz. I guess that the only print they still had in war-torn Beirut. And we always had to sit through the last 15 minutes of the movie before we could screen our dailies. And it became like our leitmotif during the shoot, bye-bye happiness, I think I'm gonna die, which was exactly how we felt like often. I've been flooded with good movies. I mean, I have to start with Boyhood, because it was somehow so unexpected and was so wonderful. It was already 6 weeks ago. A miracle of a movie. How could he, in the casting, especially with the boy, have the intuition that 10 years or 14 years later, this boy would still be wonderful? And same with Arquette and everybody else. Hawks is just fabulous to see people really age on screen, no fake makeup, and still remain in their character. A miracle of a movie. Le Beau Serge by Claude Chabrol. I remember the very first screening of this in the Grand Auditorium of the Sorbonne. It was the first film of the Nouvelle Vague that kind of, was screened and was so different from everything else. Actually, at the time, working with Jean-Pierre Melville, I thought it was a bit amateurish, and I didn't quite understand how great it was just because of that. Wonderful. And the pharmacy in the province, in the French province, like Le Havre, another great one about the French province. Actually, maybe the French movies set not in Paris, maybe even better than the ones set in Paris, more authentic. Certainly true of French novels like Stendhal and La Bête Humaine. La Bête Humaine. This is the original Renoir one, and Fritz Lang did a remake in Hollywood, great about the trains, but I preferred the humanity of Renoir to the somber destiny metaphysics of Fritz Lang. Funny, I started out liking the severe films, the rigor of Fritz Lang and all that, and today I can't bear it anymore. Today I have to see Jean Renoir and Truffaut and Louis Malle. Maybe I don't like rigor that much anymore. It comes with age. I'm glad you have Ace in the Hole. Billy Wilder's Film Maudit. They tried all kind of titles. I thought the last release was called The Big Carnival. Wilhelm Reich, Mysteries of the Organism, which a secretary at Bavaria Films misspelled as Ministry of Orgasm. At least that's what Dujan Makayev told me. He must know. Look, I'm not greedy, and I have a very small suitcase, actually just a backpack, but I'm very, very happy with Eclipse and all that jazz. Thank you, Criterion. Thank you, Peter, Katie, and everybody.